Alright, everyone. Good evening. How is everyone doing this evening? I haven't been on in a couple days, so hope y'all are doing well. Happy Thursday. A couple days before this becomes 1946. So yeah, I think the camera's pretty much clean. I tried to clean it as much as possible, so hopefully we'll have a good stream tonight. I think we will, just because. Oh boy, do you have a Morse code to say here? 519. Yes, you do. And WXM42 is not off the air. That's very touchy. That 519 is very touchy. But yeah, North Texas EAS and Sirens. How you doing? You got a flash flood warning, I see. Nice. So currently, if I can get the camera turned, there we go. 1847. It won't be for long. It'll be 1947. Less than the week. Um. Um. So how is it playing 145 110? It's because I have the Skywarn on. I think the local one 8 is about to come on. Um, yeah, I have the Skywarn playing, so yeah. I don't know if you have a 519 or not, but if you do, that radio has a Skywarn feature. So yeah. It's a Radio Shack 12519. That's a pretty good radio. It's got AM, FM, WX, and Skywarn with it. So they're not too bad price wise. They're not too bad. Might need to save up a little bit, but they're not too bad price wise. I got mine, I think, for around 60 bucks. Yeah, 60 bucks. I want to say SPC Phoenix EAS. Hello. I can see though everybody must be busy tonight since there are not many people on. There you go. 1848. We are about to have local 1eights. Today was a very special day. I wonder what. Oh, here we go. The local 1eights.
It's a race against the for these loggers. Timber Titans, Sundays at 9, only on the Weather Channel. Currently in our area, 54 degrees under fair skies. Tonight, a few passing clouds. Low 38. Winds light and variable. Friday, partly to mostly cloudy. High 60. Winds east-southeast at 5 to 10 miles per hour. Friday night, cloudy. Low 41. Winds southeast at 5 to 10 miles per hour. Here's our 7-day outlook.
Holy cow. Thursday I'm hitting 71. 67 Wednesday. Wow. Alright. We'll have to see how that's true or not. Anyway, we'll get back to y'all's chats here. Someone pulled the fire alarm. Ooh. Oh boy. Oh my gosh, that must have been fun. Wow. I wonder how they would have wanted to do it or why they wanted to do it. People just don't learn when it comes to fire alarms, it seems like. So yes. Oh boy. Yeah, I'm gonna need to make video.
The time is 18:50.
Yeah.
The temperature is 66.9 degrees Fahrenheit.
I'm just wondering, Mrs. Clock, are you willing to? I didn't think so. Yeah, you don't like switching your clock, so I'm gonna have to play with you off of video. But yeah, there was Mrs. Clock. But anyway, these are on WXM42 today. If you guys have not noticed, because this morning was the Virginia tornado drill, and as you can see, WXM42 relayed it, so that's good because it relays for a few Virginia counties. There it is. Pardon. But yes, it did. So 42, yes. Oh. Oh, Lord. Is that stupid static there again? It must be. Yeah. Okay, not this radio, but yeah, still, we had the tornado drill today, which came on as a success, as you can see. RMT, not RWT. Even the alert works went off for it. I mean, at least I hope it did, by any chance. You can tell evidently the 300 did. As soon as the backlight turns off, then you'll be able to see it. There you go. As you can see, it relayed the monthly test. And even the other Sanjian, who basically is a WXM42 monitor, went off for the monthly test as well. So yeah, it's pretty good. So anyway, I'm gonna need to put all of these things back on WXL40. Did the RMT because of the Virginia tornado drill. So yeah, we had the Virginia tornado drill today. So of course, basically today would have just been an RMT for Virginia hadn't the tornado drill have been in its place. But since the tornado drill was happening today, basically the tornado drill was the March RMT for Virginia. So basically, these got to go off for an RMT, and then I'll have these back on WXM42 on March 20th, because that's when West Virginia does their tornado drill, and they actually, I think, are going to do the actual tornado warning code. So that is actually going to be pretty darn cool to see a tour on these things for a while. So yeah. Every one of these, I'm pretty sure, just went off because it had great signal. There you go. Yeah, see, we had a good activation. We had a really good activation. Can't get WXG46. Don't live out there. So there you go. So anyway, although I do get a channel 4. Except I hate whatever the heck is interfering with WXM42. Those stupid pulses are there. But here's 42. See, what's the radio that does not? Basically, it's everywhere. But yeah, basically, it's pretty much it. I'm gonna need to put all these radios back on WXL40 because we're not expecting any more of the stuff like that. When your phone line stations went wireless, oh nice. So yeah, I wish my stations went wireless. That would be cool. So yep, basically what we're doing today. I'm just gonna have to put all these back on WXL40. Oh nice. So actually 46 in your area, nice. That's cool. But anyway, I'm going to have to put those radios back. Put those radios back on WXL40. If y'all can remind me, don't forget to change the clocks too. I need to make a video about that. Don't let me forget to make a video of changing the clocks ahead. At least for the 48 states that do it. Oh, Jonathan's on. So yes, Jonathan, I don't know if you saw the video earlier today, but we had a very successful tornado drill today in Virginia. As you can see, WXM42 relayed it, and yeah.
This hazardous weather outlook is for portions of eastern West Virginia, northern and central Virginia, and central and western Maryland.
Yeah.
Day 1.
So there you go. So we had a successful tour drill. So yeah. When I just go to change the channels back to WXL40, don't let me forget that I have to make a video about the time change. And I'm not going to do Mrs. Clock for the video, because of course she glitches a lot. And I want to make sure all these clocks are at least near you know, the seconds or whatever you want to say. So there you go. Oh, it hit 61 degrees at your house today. Nice. Despite the cloudy skies, so it only hit 59. Actually, no, it hit 60 here. I had 60. Um, so yeah, I had 60. Spring is quickly approaching because by next Thursday, the Weather Channel said I am expected to be 71 degrees next Thursday. So that is going to be pretty warm. It hit 70 or 71 here. Nice. Yeah, I'm hitting 71 next week. As next Thursday, as a matter of fact. 67 Wednesday, 71 on Thursday. At least according to the Weather Channel, at least. We'll have to see what happens with that. But for right now, it's 1856, and it's currently 54 degrees, just like the local 1H just said. Um, there you go. But anyway, yeah. So we are going to go ahead and holy smokes, you're supposed to hit 70 degrees next Thursday. Heck yeah, and Friday, yes. It's a week away, so the forecast may change. I mean, that's true, but for now, that's what we're expecting. No Shift 46, you think will be rain on Sunday? Oh, okay, yeah, I'm supposed to get a little bit here this weekend, too. Got another 300, nice. This is the only 300 I have. WR 300 version 8. It's pretty good, though. I actually like this radio. It's pretty good. Ooh, yeah. Yeah, as you can see, AM, FM work very well, too, so... Yes. Somebody's really ripping it out there on their bike. I can hear it. Wow. Yeah, someone's really ripping it out there. So you had over a half-inch of rain yesterday? Nice. Had a little bit of rain. Alright, let's see here. It is 1858. Time for Wheel of Fortune. So we're going to go over to 1021. So that way we can end the CBS Evening News. So we can get Wheel of Fortune on. And I think it's basically tonight I pretty much have to change my clocks forward. Because here's the thing. Tomorrow, I'm busy with the musical. Saturday, I have percussion practice. Again, I'm busy with the musical. And then Sunday, of course, we've crossed into the new time. So, and I'm not going to want to do the time change or the clock change on Sunday morning. I would love to be able to just wake up and have them already set. So I think tonight I'm going to put my clocks forward. Just that way I can get that out of the way before the weekend gets here. Oh, you had a flood advisory today? Okay. So there you go. Where you live, it's 1859, yep. Because you're in Ohio, so it's 1859 here, too. So, yeah, we just pretty much need to set these an hour ahead, basically. And then for the video, I'll just basically do all of these. I will just worry about the clocks a little bit later. So, yeah. I'll worry about them all later, and we'll see what happens. But for now, we'll just have them there. So, well, you're going to have to deal with it, because that's what my internet does. So, if you have an order from Domino's, okay, nice. Order from Domino's this evening for your... Oh, it's his birthday today. Well, you had... okay, you had spaghetti and garlic bread instead for dinner. Okay, so you're now eating chocolate cake for dessert. Well, if your sister's around, happy birthday to her. Hope she had a great day. And hope for many more. Basically, it's all I've really got to say, but yeah. So, although I do like chocolate cake, that is good. Although, the only way I can eat spaghetti is if I'm in the mood for it. I eat spaghetti, I just have to be in the mood for it. Like, it has to, like maybe months or something before I can eat spaghetti again. But, yeah. But unfortunately, on March 23rd, we're doing something with my band that requires me to eat some spaghetti for dinner, because that'll be dinner that day. So, oh well, whatever. I'll deal. But, anyway, that's basically what's my spiel of whatever you want to call it. But anyway, yeah. So, you wish that your Alexa could play WXG46? Yeah, wouldn't it be cool if we have Alexis play NWR? That's pretty cool. So there you go. You don't have to trouble resetting your clocks. Well, no, because of course you have standard time all year round. I wish that was honestly us all year. I wish I had standard time all year round, but we don't. So, oh well. That's alright. Um, but yeah. Oh, thanks, State College. You're welcome, Jonathan. Yeah. I hope it's really good. So, I think I'm gonna have to, go ahead, get these things, get the clocks ahead on these radios at least. And then I'll figure out the time change of how long these radio. I mean, it doesn't really matter, but either a minute off or, whatever. But, you know, maybe 6 or 7 minutes apart. That's just gonna, irritate because that's really so. Oh, you missed the flood watch and flood warning CAS due to school. Oh, that's all right. Oh, break was on. So yes. So I don't know about Saturday. Saturday, I have a percussion practice. And then I have to help out at a musical that my sister is performing in. Now, I think there is a break between my percussion practice and the little musical. So I think I might be able to have time to come home and maybe if I were to come on here on Saturday between my practice and oh yeah, there's the iPad. Um and the musical and stuff like that, I think I might just come on the iPad and just do a stream here if I have time, and then I'll just basically chat. But thing is, the only difference is, don't get off guard by the clock because basically the only self-setting clock I have in here is Emerson. That'll set itself. So yes, but I think I can make that work if it's at all possible. If not, then this might just be the last standard time stream before we cross into daylight time again. So Uran's dog passed away last Sunday. Oh, I'm so sorry to hear that. I'm very sorry to hear that. Excuse me. I know it's tough to lose an animal. I've had to go through that twice in my life. On Saturday, you're supposed to be. Oh, nice. And it was flight risk. Yes. You won't be surprised if it upgrade to an enhanced risk. We'll have to see what the risk is for Saturday. But yeah. Um, then I'm all ready for it. Yeah. We'll have to see what happens with it. Um, yeah, I'll try to see if we can get any alerts on Saturday around the events that I have to be at. So we'll have to see about that. So anyway, thank you. You feel very bad for your aunt and uncle. Yeah, it's always hard to, having to have something like that happen. I hope that your spring break you could, listen to the RWT. You missed out. Oh, okay. Well, I mean, once I get graduate, I'll be able to catch RWTs again. Oh, you lost your dog 11 months ago? Okay, I'm sorry if you, or one of them, okay. Well, I'm still sorry to hear that.
In isolated instances of wind damage,
Oh.
spotter information.
Oh, that's CHW. Oh, okay. That might have to be do something for him. I don't know. Who knows? Maybe that might be Saturday. I don't know. Good thing you got another dog. Okay, that's good. The second one is doing well. Oh, I'm glad to hear that. That's the good part. But anyway, if y'all would bear with me, I think I'm gonna have to go ahead and make a little video on the iPad, basically putting the clocks ahead on my radios 1 hour, because of course this weekend is, we are crossing into daylight time, of course, except for Hawaii and Arizona. So I'm gonna put these over, and then I will go ahead put the channels back later, and then I'll fool with the clocks or whatever later. Um, Hopefully it won't be too far off. So hopefully when I go down to Florida, there is some severe weather, so I can catch some alerts. Nice. Well, I hope that's the case. But anyway, yes, we are going to start my video with the old-fashioned Mrs. Clock. Except I won't be changing Mrs. Clock's clock ahead because, of course, she now refuses to change her clock. So I basically have to force her to change her clock in order to, stuff like that. In order to, whatever. So, anyway, I'm going to make a video really quick. It's 19:05. I'm going to make the video really quick. So, y'all can just basically be right there, and I'll just go ahead and switch the clocks.
Nobody's nervous. It's like they're sitting at home on
Alright, here we go. Let's do this quick. I know I kind of
Next
let's see
Jeopardy,
what I got.
it's the
Oh
semifinals
yeah, I
of the
forgot to do
Tournament of
that.
Champions. We are in for
Yep,
a
and
wild
sunset.
ride
Yep,
tonight
I
at
forgot about that.
7:30 on
Yep, I
CBS
forgot about
21.
that.
We're tracking a dry
Come on.
end to the week, but another round of rain this
Okay,
weekend.
and
Yeah, looks like a
start
soggy
with the
Saturday.
The
We'll have it
intro.
all in your first
Come
one
on.
forecast.
The intro, the outro. Okay, good.
Rise and shine,
All I need.
Central PA.
Okay.
Make it a good
Let
day
me
with
just-
CBS 21 News this morning. Join
let
us
me
weekday
just,
mornings from 5 to 7 for CBS 21 News this morning.
My name is Joe DePiro. I'm a retired Pennsylvania State policeman. I had carotid artery surgery at WellSpan Good Samaritan Hospital. I was really appreciative. Kelly took care of me. The doctor, the technicians, and especially the nurses. People are entrusting you
Oh
with their
my
lives.
God.
You
I
only
have
get the
stopped
privilege
being
to do that
so
if you do the job with
cooperative.
honor and respect. Because of the procedure, I can do the things I did
Oh my
before.
God. What do you want me to do?
Comforting to know that you could have expert
Okay.
care very close to your home.
That's fine. Yeah, that's the
Imagine
right
yourself
password,
in a new
dude. Come on.
Toyota.
Really? Oh my God.
Yeah.
This thing is like so dumb. Alright, we are ready to start off the video. Oops. The video. Alright.
Oh, yeah.
Right now, buy a spacious Highlander with low 3.99 APR.
Alright, everyone, State College WX here along with Mrs. Clark.
Ready, set, go get your Toyota today.
Toyota. Let's go.
Okay, Mrs. Clark.
Tonight's show is brought to you by the following.
The temperature is
United
66.5
Healthcare.
degrees
This is
Fahrenheit.
what matters.
The time
Only
is
United Healthcare Medicare Advantage plans come with a U-card. One simple member card that opens doors for what matters.
How about using
Yes.
a pharmacy?
Yes, your U-card is
You
all
saw
you
it
need.
right.
That's easy.
You're back
The
for another
all-in-one
video
U-card,
here.
only from United
And that's
Healthcare.
right. So, of course, going with live in the United States,
Is nerve
not
pain in your feet
including
keeping you awake at
Arizona
night?
or
Get relief
Hawaii.
from the tingling and stabbing pain with
The clock
Magnalite
changed
Pain
this
Relieving
weekend.
Foot Cream and get living.
Or try it today as a nerve
So
relief.
we are accompanied by, let me turn off the camera here. We are accompanied by Fumigate. So there is a string riding there that I'm doing. But we're going to switch clocks ahead, so I don't have it. I'm pretty busy this weekend, so I'm not really going to have the time to do it. That, however, is going to change by itself, so we're just basically going to change the main radio stuff. So it's 1908. 19 stuff, we have to change these things to like 19 and 20 and stuff like that. But anyway, let's take care of the ER.
You can turn that 2,000 into 10,000. It could also become a bankrupt. You got a 50-50 shot,
Alright,
as I
let's
just
try
explained.
to
What
take
do you
care of
want to
this first.
I like to gamble, Pat. All right, let's go for it.
Yeah, so we'll do 24. Oh, I forgot. There we go. There we go. So this is,
She'll
that
gamble
radio's
with
going forward now.
$2,000, but will she eat another oyster?
No.
Yeah.
Yeah, see, I could like to now thing. Now it's going to do 310.
650.
Because you got to do 310 too.
There are 3 T's. Yep.
I'm not doing Mrs. Clark, by the way, because she has been going through some rough times, I guess, and not wanting to change the clock. So anyway, here we go.
And let's see.
There we go.
5
You can see it now. There we go. That's it. Alright, now that's fun ahead.
What are you going to do now?
Now I just need to do everything, every other radio here too.
I believe there is 1. Yeah, that's it.
And I'm going to put the iPad on for this.
Another vowel.
Alright, here we go. Let's see here. Oop, I was not there for something like 19. Oop, 20.
All right, let's have a
There
letter.
we go.
You can pick that up. That's a
Let's go
four.
ahead and go over to the others.
$9,600. Just pile that there.
Pile that there, huh?
There, and
Yeah.
tell us what you want to do next.
That,
Vowel.
that,
Yeah,
that.
2 O's.
There we go. Just going forward.
Let's find
Add,
you.
quiet, not add.
Okay.
That's
There's 1 U. Any more buying?
The E, please.
Yeah, the last of the vowels.
Oop,
Usually
yeah,
E is not
that's
last,
right.
but it is in this case.
There we go. There we go. Alright. 1911.
Yes.
We're going to change that to
Yes,
say
2 S's. Pick
2011.
up that wild card. You also get
Come on,
$5
Lily.
for each of the S's.
Oh yeah. LOL. I literally the first option here. 2011. There we go. Put this thing at 2009.
2 L's.
There we go. That's 2009. 400 is 100.
Keep at it. Don't worry about it.
There's 2012. Except that's a 7 for us, so we need 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16,
Yes,
17,
1
18,
H.
19,
Probably not a lot of help for you there. You do?
Here we go. And then the running snail. Let's see what we got for the running snail. We need 2015.
You got it.
2014, maybe. Oh my gosh. Yes, there we go.
I don't know where to start. Well, you do have the wild card.
That's
I'll tell you what, why
2014
don't you
in the
pick
ER
up
10.
that
What
Colette
time does it say?
trip there
1911.
and have Jim Thornton
This
tell
thing
you
would
all
say
about it.
2011.
I will. It's the land of food, wine, and
This thing
romance
over
to be
here, you
got.
have to have this. Go to
Come away with Colette on an Italian getaway. Live La Dolce Vita on a cultural adventure. Experience legendary Rome, the canals of Venice, magnificent cuisine, fascinating cities, and so much more. Colette. Travelers first since 1918. Visit Colette.com. $9,600.
We're going to change this.
Back down.
Let's put it over here and change this to 2012.
And look at that. She's won that as well.
2012.
She has $30,000.
And then we're going to change that to say 2012 as well.
More good news. Thanks to you, someone at home is going to win $10,000.
Well,
Yes.
go.
Our Wheel Watchers just win
And this little
$10,000.
thing.
Visit wheeloffortune.com or scan
Alright.
the QR code and
Yeah.
check your spin ID. You could
set.
be a winner. You have 24 hours to log on to wheeloffortune.com and claim your $10,000.
Well, it's been a big round for you,
yeah.
that's for sure. But we have lots of
Okay.
time left. Everybody hang in. We'll come back and give away some
There you
more.
go. 2015.
Are your windows
So
or
there you
doors
go.
hard to open or close? Maybe you're noticing some drafts coming from your windows in the
It's
wintertime.
basically this video, so don't forget to change the clocks back now. I almost did, actually. Forgot about the HH. Need to get the HH. What the heck? Why do you say 1349? What in the world happened to you? Okay. We'll set you the right time then. 20.
We can do for your home. With
I
summer coming up quickly, now's the perfect time to think about replacing your windows or
think
doors.
it's about
before the
2014
heat
at
sets
this
in.
now,
With
so.
West Shore Home, we provide a seamless
Anyway,
installation
there you go. That was pretty much it. Oh, nope. 2012. I need this.
exactly what you're looking for. And
That's
speaking of
it.
installation,
Let's
they
put it
only
back
use their teams of
at
highly trained
2012.
employee installers for your window or door
2013.
model.
There we
These
go. Alright, there you
crews are
go.
expertly
So
trained to
basically,
deliver a
that was
consistent
pretty
and
much it.
repeatable
I hope you enjoyed.
five-star experience.
Don't
Unlike
forget
other
to change
companies
your
who use
clocks back around.
subcontractors, West Shore Home
And
installers make
yes,
sure your project is
I'll deal with
complete with the
Mrs.
highest
Clark
level of care and attention to detail.
on
But
that.
that's not it. Once
So,
your modeling
there you
project
go.
is complete,
I
they're going to
hope
walk
you
you through a
enjoyed.
checklist that
Very,
looks at
very
small
fun.
details to make
So,
sure everything. They're going to give you a quick
unfortunately for
follow-up call
me,
a few days after your
I do have
installation
to
to double check that nothing
oh
came
well.
up from the time they
But
left
anyway,
to the time they called.
hope you enjoyed.
West
And
Shore
one more
Home
thing,
has
I keep
number one
forgetting to
goal
say
to make
stuff.
sure the
The
job
ER
is
40
done
and
right.
the ER
So if
310
you're looking
will
to
be back
refresh
on
the look
12
of your
hours
home before
after
summer
the
gets here,
change.
you need to
But
call
anyway,
the experts at
that's
West Shore
what we
Home
enjoyed.
now to set up your
That's
free,
going to be it
no
for tonight.
obligation
I'm
design
going to get this
consultation.
over here.
Give them a call now, and when you do, you'll lock in huge savings on your project.
And I hope you guys have a good night.
Call in now or visit
This thing is getting pretty heavy to carry.
westshorewindow.com to get
As
free
always,
installation
kids.
on your
Anyway,
window or door project.
have a good night,
And on top
everyone.
of free installation, they're
Stay
doing
polished,
12
WS.
months of no
Signing
payment
out.
financing. Schedule your free, no
There you go.
obligation consultation
That
now
was pretty
and
much
lock
it.
in huge
You know what?
savings
For the
with
fun of it,
West
I
Shore
think we'll
Home.
put the intro in here. In the outro. Just make it fun. Oh Lord, what the heck is this? That's
Welcome back. It's our
Talking Dads
prize
episode.
puzzle round. It's also our food and drink round. At least that's the category for this puzzle.
See, I didn't even realize that. I need to check this HH more often now, I think, because I feel like that thing gets the time wrong whenever the RWT is decoded. I don't know. You only have San Jacinto 100 on it this time. Okay, nice. It's only in Kansas, but yep, there is a tour. Okay, there you go. Well, anyway, we're gonna edit this out here and get the intro in here. So intro, video, outro. Here we go. All right. Yeah, I probably would definitely do that. And that's starts out as normal. After once this processes,
9 degrees.
okay, we're good. It's on video. I just wanted to make sure. Sometimes my iPad does really weird thing and does slow motion, so that's good. So I don't need that. 120, 100, 400 running snail, Alertworks Sanjian 519, 300, 120, and that little white radio here, and HH, and then my spiel. Anyway, I hope you've enjoyed. And that's going to be it for the night. I'm going to get this over here. And I hope you guys have a good night. As this thing is getting pretty heavy to carry. As it always gets. But anyway, have a good night, everyone. Stay College WX, signing out. Whoa! There we go. Nice. So there was the, basically the full video clip together. Hopefully the iPad can save it all. Because if you can see here, it's 8:17. So, yeah. And before I can process it, I'm going to show off the weather here. It's 50 degrees here right now. It's 50. We're heading a low of 43, which is pretty darn good. So there you go. There was a quick look at the weather. It's 50 degrees and clear, heading down to 43 tonight. So anyway, I'm going to go ahead and process this video here. I need to save a video here. Let's see if the iPad wants to do it. Sometimes it does, sometimes it doesn't. I don't understand why. It just sometimes thinks that 30-second video will take up the entire space, storage space, which I don't understand how. But there you go. You gotta get your tornado emergency on 91121 during Hurricane Ida. I remember that. I caught an FFWE on that day. But anyway, here we go. We are going to try to see if we can get Mrs. Clock or convince Mrs. Clock to spring her clock ahead. Because, again, this just might be the last standard time stream. And then Sunday can be our first daylight time one. But before we do that, I think we need to do our 1919 moment. Since I think some areas are actually on their 1919 moment. We'll just see that. See if we can do anything with that here. But there you go. There's 1918. So we're not quite there to 1919 yet. But here is... Oh, that's right. We can't do all of these because these are sprung ahead. I forgot. What in the world am I thinking? All right. So here we go.
The time is 19:19. The temperature is 67.1 degrees Fahrenheit. The time is 19:19. The temperature is 67.1 degrees Fahrenheit.
There you go. It's 1919. Now I'm going to have to spring that ahead. See if we can get Mrs. Clock to spring her clock ahead if she really wants to. I really hope she does, because I kind of need her to do that. But there you go. There was a 1919 moment from Mrs. Clock. But there you go. Oh, Chickpea's on. Nice. So, yep, there it is, the Emerson, 1919. And yes, you do hear Wheel of Fortune in the background. So there you go. You woke up at 400 hours. Wow. How come you woke up that early? Is that how early you gotta wake up for school or something? Holy cow, that's pretty early. Excuse me. Still 1918 on your iPad? Well, I'm sure that 1919 moment here is 1919 on mine now. Not 1920. But you woke up at 0530. Yeah, I woke up at 0500 hours because that's what I have to do. So anyway, here we go. Mrs. Clock, you're actually pretty on time. So, okay. We'll leave your clock alone so we can get you to spring ahead because we need you that way. Oh, Lord. Yep, just as I suspected. We're going to have to deal with your weird... Come on, Mrs. Clock. It's spring forward time. Mrs. Clock, I'm literally holding down your set button. Come on. So you can change the temperature? Okay. So you want to change the temperature, but you don't want to change the time. That's what I'm confused about, Mrs. Clock. Okay. Come on, Mrs. Clock. Come on, seriously, Mrs. Clock. Oh, Lord. My gosh, Mrs. Clock. Why do you have to be so difficult? Oh, Lord. Hey, you finally do it. Thank you, but... Oh, my gosh. Mrs. Clock? Oh, my gosh. All right, Mrs. Clock. Well, we're going to do it again, then. Come on. No. Come on, Mrs. Clock. Come on. Like, seriously. Oh my gosh, Mrs. Clock. Seriously. Quit being so difficult. Seriously. Mrs. Clock, now I won't change the time. Unfortunately, this weekend we had to spring forward. And unfortunately, you know what? I'm actually about to send you off to Hawaii or Arizona if you don't really want to do this. I may as well send you off. Come on, quit changing the temperature. Please try to change the time, please. My goodness. Yeah, Mrs. Clock had an epic fail, I know. She does not want to change her clock.
The time is 19:22. The temperature is 68.0 degrees Fahrenheit.
Alright. Okay, well, there you go. You got the talk. You gonna change your clock now? No? Okay. See, I told you, I just deal with her on here. I'm not gonna waste any more time. See? There! Thank you, Mrs. Clock. Jeez.
20.
Yay, Mrs. Clock. Come on. Mrs. Clock. Thank you. My gosh. Oh, boy. I knew that would be a while. Did you save? Oh, yes, you did. Sweet. I need to go to YouTube here. I just need to...
Jimmy Butler's butler is old school. You don't realize Hulu Plus Live TV is like cable. Only better.
Oh, Lord. Come on. Change your clock up 1 hour. Yep. So that's it. Thank you, Mrs. Clock. My gosh. Alright, now I just need to see how far off of these times, these radios and stuff like that are off of the 60s and stuff. Then, I'm not really worried about Mrs. Clock, though. But whatever. There's no system in your area? Okay. Welcome to another State College, WX. Buggy stream. Well, yep. You guys unfortunately, you guys are just have to deal with it. I don't know. I've tried getting a new phone. I've tried everything, and it just doesn't seem to work. So you might just have to deal with it because. Worried about Mrs. Clock now. Honestly, though, it looks fine to me when I have the replay on. Okay. So I don't know. It just looks fine to me. I don't understand it. But anyway, I'm going to take this. And I'm going to go head over to, no, here we go, clock. So here's the clock, that's how far away we are. It's currently 1925. And these things say 2025. Okay, you know what? I guess it'll work. 300 will work. I won't have to mess with that. So let me just make sure. I think I'm okay with the 300, I think. Because we're about to flip over to 26. There, now it's 1926. Let's see how far off the 300 is. Okay, yeah. There we go. That's about... Okay, 15 seconds off. I'll be alright with that. And the 120 is 2026. I don't really have to mess with these very much. That's the thing. don't really mind these. That's 2026. This is 2024. This is 2026. That's 2024. That's 2027. That's 2029. I don't understand how in the world you speed your clock up, Mr. Running Snow, but I'm getting sick and tired of it. It's 8:26. Okay, you know what? I'm going to take you to 8:27 because and it's not going to be too far from then. 2026 and 2026. Yeah, okay. You know what? I don't think I really need to mess with them. Because they'll still function even though they've gotten alerts and stuff like that. I don't really mind. So because these are 2027, here we go. See, and 2025. So that's whatever. You know, 310's a little bit behind, but who really cares? I don't really care that much. But anyway, we're also gonna have to put these radios all back on WXL40 since we're not expecting much on WXM42 tonight. Although I think I might speed up the 310's clock a little bit, just to have it be more here. If the camera wants to focus, it'll be 2028. So let's set that to 2028. Here we go. Okay. So it's now 2028. Or, well, 1928. But I'm already getting myself confused because I have to spring these forward already. Oh no, I don't want this sounding overnight. So there you go. Now that 310 is pretty much up to date with every other radio, I'm pretty much okay with this stuff. That's 2029. So I'm thinking I'm going to go ahead and switch that clock as well, because it's okay. So yes, I'm going to go ahead and do this as well. It's going to be 1929, 2029. There we go. There we go. 2029. That's okay. That's good. I just don't need any other radios like being like so far off. Where are you at? I'm just curious to know. Okay, that's good. I'll just be okay with that. Excuse me. Anyway. Firefighter shortage. What the heck? Okay, interesting. But anyway, that's basically it. I just thought I needed to change the clock. The clocks or something like that. My radios to make them like match more. Oh, you know what? I forgot to check 519. So I don't know where 519 is at. Oh, what the heck? Are you... Oh my gosh. You charging or not? Nope, you're not. Oh boy. How interesting is that? Do you want to charge, Mr. iPad? Oh, okay. I thought so. Because you're only at 76% SOC, so I would like you to charge. It is 2028. You know what? I'm just going to move that up because I know it's 2030 right now. So I'm just going to go ahead, move that up to 2031. Oh, boy. Okay. Okay, I'll just have that 2031 because it's going to be 2031 soon here anyway. So it's 1930. It's going to be 2031 here soon. Well, 1931, but you want to call it. But anyway, now here's the real spiel. We got to get all these things back on WXL40. And, that's going to take a few minutes, and stuff like that. We just got a little bit of stuff to do tonight, so I don't mind. Everything that's here and stuff like that. Oh boy, 120 or 100. Oop. What is 830? Alright, you're 831 now. No, not 832. Okay, whatever. So... Okay. You should be at least 832, sir. There you go, 832. And I'm pretty sure everybody else is pretty much good. So, whatever. It's alright. So... I didn't say 19:31 p.m. It doesn't matter, dude. I can use whatever time I want. But basically for the rest of us, it's 1931. So, well, no, you're not in a different area. It's just that we have the same time zone. We just live in areas that have the same time zone. I just don't really do the 12-hour time like everybody else. I basically just do the 24-hour. So that's technically why. But of course, this coming Sunday, the 310 and the ER40 will be in 12-hour time because, again, I don't really like 12-hour time or 24-hour time and daylight time. This thing is slow too, so I might fix that at some point. But for right now, whatever. So yes, we now have.
The time is 20:32. The temperature is 20.7 degrees Celsius.
Oh Lord, Mrs. Clock, come on.
The time is
No.
The time is
No.
20:32.
There, that's what I was trying to do. Put you in Fahrenheit, dude. I don't follow Celsius. I don't understand Celsius very well. At least your San GNC 100 has good reception to get the last Eastern Standard Time for Saturday. Well, same here. I can get the last Eastern Standard Time from WXM 42. So that's what I'm going to be doing. But now, I did not mean to turn this light off, actually. We're going to put everything back on WXL 40. Hoping that, nothing happens or anything like that. I think we're expected to clear skies, so I think we're okay to put things back on WXL 40. Of course, this San Gino 100, C100 by Mrs. Clock in my bed, it's going to stay on WXM 42 because I think that's just going to be a WXM 42 monitor. And of course, the 300, I sleep with WXM 42 at night, so I think I'm going to go ahead and do that. That's what I just do. I know, bro doesn't know what military time is. I know, right? Yeah, hello, how you doing tonight? So there you go. But yeah, all of the rest of these, though, I'm going to put back on WXL 40. Again, basically, ignore these, okay? Ignore these clocks on here until at least Sunday. Because these are just now an hour ahead. You want VR? Well, you might just have to wait to get one. Just be patient. Maybe one might come. So there you go.
Showers until midnight. Here is the latest National Weather Service forecast for Adams, York, and Lancaster counties, including the cities of York and Lancaster.
Well, I got there just in time for it to hear WXL 40 say Adams County, so that's cool. So anyway, there you go. Let's go ahead and change all these back to WXL 40.
Highs in hours between midnight and 4 a.m.
Can you get? Nope, I didn't think so.
In the upper 30s.
Yeah.
Breezy.
Yeah, I didn't think so. So. Alright, anyway. Select channel.
25 miles.
Yeah, no.
40.
We are somewhat getting WWG 52.
The lower 40s.
That's somewhat got WWG 52. You can easily change the channel between channel 5 and channel 7 because Cool 35 and KCZ 31, unlike difficult to change the channels on the W120. Okay. So yeah, I like that too. So Jacob the Highway fan, how you doing? We're gonna get these back on WXL 40, like I said. FFW for Dallas. All right. I hope everybody stays safe.
West Virginia, northern and central Virginia, and central and western Maryland.
Yeah.
Chance of rain.
Yup, you can't get channel 1. None of those can really get channel 1. Of course, 3 is impossible.
Upper 40s.
That's just sad. I used to be able to get KEC 83 from my house, but unfortunately I can't anymore.
Pavement. Spotter active. Night. Freezing. Yeah. Then a change.
Oh boy.
Lows around 40.
Yeah, I hate the channel switching on that one because that one's specifically loud, and I don't really like that very much. So, anyway. Okay, there you go. Yep, I know you can get channel 4. WXG46 is on that frequency.
The temperature was 54 degrees.
What the? Oh, whoops. Nope, I don't want you to do that.
Monday, most
That's where you gotta be. 550, that's where you gotta be. You'll probably listen to some of the KH28 while I'm on the way to Delaware. Okay, nice. On the March 24th, nice. That's cool. Mr. Running Snail, time for you. Your turn. Oh, that was cool. Nope. Can't get any more channels, I thought so. Alright, so there's WXO40 there. Of course, this thing can't really get any more channels except 42 and 40. This thing can get WXM42 now, which I'm glad about. No, okay, there you go. And now the lastly is the Sangean C100. So, alright. There it is. The Sangean C100 back on channel 7. So... Yes, because WXJ46 is on channel 4, so yes. 300 again is staying on channel 4 because that's how I like it. I like sleeping with WXM42 at night. Now we get to our annoying little pulse thing. Nope. Yep, there's a pulse thing. I don't know why it's there. Or what in the world causes it, but whatever. And the, 19.
some approaches from the Ohio and mid-Mississippi River. Lows. Highs in the upper 50s.
There you go. They're all back on channel 7.
Lows in the upper 30s.
So let's see what we can do here.
10 miles.
There, they can get WXK97 somewhat. You're 97. Don't you dare play dumb with me. You can somewhat get... I've have time for wrong passwords. What are you doing? Alright.
What's the tennis court, Marshall? Well done, yes. Arterial World 400. For sheets, the Egyptian...
Alright, cool. I think we're back to normal now. Are we back to normal? I guess not, because I have to watch the replay, see what happens, because I have no idea what to do here. I don't understand what it's doing. But anyway. Alright, well, I think we pretty much have done anything we really wanted to do, really. Pretty much we've talked about the tornado drill. We did the clock change. We did the channel switch back to WXL40. I just now need to see if the video is public, because 47 here right now. Okay, so is it public? Oh, it says it's public, so that's good. Okay, I'm very glad to see that it is public. Let me make sure it is public, because sometimes YouTube says otherwise. Sometimes, okay, so it is public. Okay, just wanted to make sure. Alright, and comments are available. That's good. For whatever the change video that I had to make. So, Raku, I am not going to deal with your getting. My gosh, Raku. I heard that. Don't act like I didn't hear that. I heard that. I obviously heard that. And it sounded like you turned up the volume. So, there you go. So, anyway. Alright, well, that's fine with me. I just wanted to make sure that we were all good. So, yeah, really, Raku? I know, right? I think I might have to keep an eye on this HH a little bit more because. Come on, turn on your backlight. Apparently, whenever it starts decoding alerts, I feel like it messes up the time. I don't know how, but as you would see in my video on my RWT or something like that, whatever you want to call it. Yeah, no, not my RWT. The clock change video, literally, I catch my HH saying 1349. I don't understand how in the world I got the 1349. However in the world I got the 1349, I don't get it. So that was kind of really strange how it read 1349. Um, but I changed it back. It's now says 2045, I think, or whatever I had it set to. 2040. Oh, okay, yep, 2045. So for some reason, yeah, it just says 1349 when I came in. So I feel like I wonder if whenever it activates for alerts, I wonder if something for some reason messes up the time now. I'm gonna have to take a close look at that. So no, you're not the only viewer. Jonathan, there are a few people on here. Oh yeah, there is one person on here. You might be for now, but I know for a fact that Jonathan hasn't left yet, unless he needed to for a certain reason. Excuse me. So yeah, you're not the only one. Yeah. So I thought Jonathan's on. That's what I thought. Yeah, sometimes the counter's just off. So oh, Andy, you're back. All right. So yeah, the counter's sometimes just off. But there you go. We basically it for the tornado drill for Virginia. I'm going to put my collection back on WXM42 for West Virginia's tornado drill because they, I think, are doing the tornado warning code. So I can't wait until I can see a tornado warning displayed here. Of course, I won't be home for it to be able to catch it, but these will be set to WXM42, so that way these things will activate when a test tornado warning gets issued for the West Virginia tornado drill. So I'll have my radio set for the West Virginia tornado drill as well, like I do every year. So yes, and of course my state has just a guideline thing. It just basically goes over severe weather guidelines. We don't have official tornado drill, which I think is kind of dumb. I think honestly we should have a tornado drill, but unfortunately, it doesn't work that way. We only really do guidelines or something like that. We don't really do anything like that here. So tornado drills are not a Pennsylvania thing, although I think every state, even though, because you don't know where the heck tornadoes occur. They can occur anywhere. They can occur any state, any country, any time. You know, every state, I think, even though you're not really tornado popular, you should still at least do one, so you know what the heck you to do. Yeah, sometimes the viewer counter is just a little bit weird. It just said 4, now it just dipped down to 2, but that's all right. So that's basically it. Yeah, pretty much. I'm just having the same setup for severe weather. Not really changing much this year. Still the same setup as last year. I like the last year's setup, so I think I'll just keep this year's setup unless I actually feel like changing it. I'm gonna move the antenna back to running Snails the antenna back to where I found it, so that way I don't have to do that anymore. And I can get the 120's antenna, and I just did, and put it back to pretty much standing up because it gets a big so 40. 300 antenna kind of has to be down at 42 because. But that's basically the only place where I can get the least amount of the stupid static pulses that comes through the airwaves here, because I don't know what causing it, but whatever. Videos will still be the same this year. We'll still have EAS videos. If I feel like it, I'll try and get a few catches tonight. Actually, I'll try to catch a few catches of EAS alerts. A few of them. I'll try to get, and then we will, of course, have sometime random videos. Of course, I'll be on here too. Sometimes I'll be busy and doing other stuff. Sometimes I'll do some local on the 8s. I have to do local on the 8s. I'm going to force myself to do local on the 8s tomorrow. Because, yeah, I just yeah, I just gotta do it. Because it's been a while since I've done it. So I just gotta get back into it. Anyway, basically how it is. So and then maybe a car video might come out at some point this year. Don't know when, but I think I mentioned it a couple times already. My band director and I are thinking of getting a video out to y'all about just about his car, which I think would be cool. So we'll see if that happens. I think it's going to be landing more. Yeah, it will happen at some point. I think it's where it's heading. So that at least is a good sign. So hopefully you'll be looking forward to that. But basically, videos will be continuing, is what I'm saying. Streams will be continuing. Community posts will be continuing. If I have to say something, trips or whatnot. I mean, unfortunately, we won't really be going on a trip this year, but um, videos this year will at least be continuing. I'll try to do a severe weather stream when we're not home, but I can't guarantee you when the internet decides to leave this bedroom, because right now I'm on LTE, so the LTE just decides to leave whenever it wants. The big announcement from 7-Eleven next Thursday for Pie Day, 3/14, the pizza pie. Oh, nice! I like to try a pizza pie, so that's good. I love pizza pies. Well, I shouldn't say that. I haven't really had one yet, so yeah. But pizza, I like pizza. I like pies, so it must be a fake mixture. But placeholder, oh boy. Robert Smith's Hobby Production just uploaded that. Okay, a placeholder. I wonder what that's to. But anyway, I was just say it. Next Thursday is Pie. Yes, Pie Day. Pie Day. Yep. So there you have it. That is true. Next Thursday is Pie Day. So, and then of course we have at the end of the month, March 30th. One, that's the Jeopardy King's birthday. Two, in the elevator community, it's recognized as 330A Day, meaning we show off our Schindler 330A parts, like that. Um, More known as HT, but there you go. You don't know if WSG46 is wireless or not, neither can I. I can't really tell either the difference between wired and wireless. Yeah, I can't answer that. I don't know the difference either. I have a hard time knowing what the difference is, but there you go. That's basically all I gotta say. For the clock change this year, again, even though I'll be pretty tired, I am going to, of course, like every other year, I will make myself stay up for that clock change, and I will catch it as on my cell phone and on my iPad. I'll catch the clock change there. I'll put the screen recording on and catch it there as well. And then maybe I might have a cam set up for the Emerson as well. So I might be able to catch the Emerson springing ahead. Who knows? I don't know. So there you go. Your tablet's clock is automatic? Yep, same here. So, pardon. Yeah, pretty much tablets and phones and stuff like that. They'll just do it automatically. But I'll just have the screen recording on both of them, and I'll be able to get the clock change on both of them. So that'll be nice. So, and then this, of course, will change itself too. I'll try to have a cam set up to where I can catch this as well, flipping it over. So there you go. Oh, Breakle's back. So, but again, Saturday you will get last Eastern Standard Time on KZZ 31. As for me, I'll be getting the last Eastern Standard Time on WXM 42, and getting the first Eastern Daylight Time again on WXM 42. So I know a couple of dudes like Los Angeles who do the Pacific Standard Time, Pacific Daylight Time thing. So yeah, it's what it is. For some reason, I just sometimes feel like whenever you have these clock changes, everybody records it and uploads it. It just seems like a new year is coming. It just seems that way. Eastern time, Central time, Mountain time, Pacific time, whatever. I don't care. Go for it. If you really want to make a video on WHT46, go for it. I don't care. Make a video on whatever the heck you want. You can't promise you'll catch the transition from Eastern Standard Time to Eastern Daylight Time Saturday night. Yeah, you may end up falling asleep, which is normal. I'm not asking everybody to catch the change, but I just know I'm gonna force myself to stay up until that time, because I have nothing to do on Sunday. So yeah, I don't mind, to be honest. So yes, I do not mind, to be honest. So yeah, I'll try to see if I can get it. I'll just have to force myself to again stay up like I plan to. So yes, you'll probably set an alarm at like 1:45 so you can catch it. Oh, there you go. Yeah, yeah, there you go. So yeah, because I'll be up late Saturday night anyway. Because again, I have an event at school I have to help out at, and who knows how late I'm getting home. So if it's late enough that I can probably stay up until like at least time change, I can do that. That's gonna be no problem for me because I take a while to go to bed. To be honest. Oh, it's 1954. Wow. Okay. Um, but yeah, I'll stuff like that. But that's basically what's going on with the time change. I'll try plan to stay up to get it, and then I'll have an extra. I'll have to get a camera from something and get the Emerson's change. Um, and then there you go. And then I basically have three changes: the Emerson clock, my phone's clock, and my iPad's clock. That's what I'll be getting for daylight savings. That's gonna be it. And then of course the next morning when I'm actually more rested, I'll of course get up, go on a WXM42, catch the first daylight time, and well, it's not gonna be like the first daylight time, but it will be the first one that I'd be catching. So, just an example, WXM42. The current time is 7:19 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Okay, there you go. I caught the last standard time. That's not going to be the actual time I catch that. I'm just making up an example, and then I can make up an example. Um, and then of course next morning I'll get up, I'll go on WXM42, and it'll say something like the current time is 10:34 a.m. Eastern Daylight Time. So there you go. Um, that's what WXM42 would do. So that's what I'm gonna do. I know other enthusiasts are gonna do it to their time zone depending on where they are. I think Plainfield. I feel like is gonna do it. I know Los Angeles is definitely gonna do it with a specific time, and then I guess any other user who wants to do it, Andy's is gonna do it. I'm gonna do it. Um, stuff like that. We'll just catch basically our last standard time of whatever time zone we're in. For me, it's Eastern time. So yes, that's basically how it's gonna go. And then of course we'll have the later sunsets. Unfortunately, because according to WGAL, the sunset on Sunday will be at 19:09 for me. So I'm not really too crazy on that, but unfortunately, here's Final Jeopardy. Oh yeah, I know Plainfield he seems to never sleep. Don't mean to bring him up too, but Gage, he doesn't really sleep either. So yeah, yeah, Plainfield and Gage are pretty much never sleep. And I think the Gabriel Gregson guy, I don't think he sleeps that much either. So yeah, which I'm honestly think dangerous not to sleep because it's very dangerous not to sleep. You have to go to bed at some point and get some rest. Um, so oh no, that guy just wagered all of his money. Oh no, that sucks. Oh well, there you go. The Persian, okay. All right. NWS is predicting 0.5 to 1 inch of rain for me this weekend. Okay. We'll have to see what happens with the NWS. I don't think they're expecting much from me this weekend. I think I'm getting 0.4 to 0.7. I think is what we're going to do for this month. Who knows? We might get more. All right. Sounds good. Um, sounds good. Yeah, there you go. That's basically all I really wanted to do. So I think, depending on my schedule, this might be the last standard time. I'll have to depend on that. I'll have to get up, see Saturday morning, see what happens. Um, so this just might be the last standard time stream. I don't know yet. We'll have to see. If I can, I might be able to fit one in between my oh boy, my percussion practice I have to go to for school. So that's basically how what it is. So there you go. One time when you was in California, you did not go to bed until 5 a.m. because you could not adjust to the West Coast time. Oh boy. Oh yeah. To the West Coast time. Yes. Oh boy. Yeah. Yeah. I mean, they are 3 hours apart. That's for sure. And by whenever it's 500 hours in West Coast, of course, here in the East Coast will be 800 hours. So, yeah. Whenever I went to Nashville, you know what? Since my band and I went to Nashville last year, I kind of had that too. I was just so used to Eastern time because have never before my Nashville trip with my band or my not just my band, my music department. I've never been out of the Eastern time zone since 2014, which was my Colorado trip with my family. So I haven't been out of Eastern time for 9 years at that point. So from 2014 to 2023, I've never left the Eastern time zone. So yeah, especially when I go out to Nashville, sometimes Central time and Eastern time have gotten me sometimes mixed up. Um, so when you went to San Francisco in 2015, you fell asleep at oh San Francisco. Okay, you fell asleep at 18:15 Hawaiian Standard Time due to me adjusting to time change. Yeah. Um, when it's 0 hours in California, it's 300 hours on the East Coast. Yep, that's how it is. What time will Noah do it? What do you mean? What are you talking about? You meant Hawaii, not San Francisco. Okay, yeah, because I was gonna say San Francisco. That's what I thought. Yeah, because I mean Hawaii is crazy because they're 6 hours. But well, right now, since we are in standard time, they are 5 hours behind us. But when we go forward this weekend, we're 6 hours ahead of them. So that is going to be a really big. Whenever I went to the UK again, remember you guys saw that I went to the UK this past summer. Last summer, 23. They have a 5 hour difference between here and there. 5 hour difference, meaning 5 hours ahead. So it's 20:01 here, but in the UK where I went, 01:01 there. 01:01. 01:01. That's pretty cool. 01:01. So yeah, I'm gonna put it back on TWC. So no, if I'm in Hawaii, I won't be asleep until 600 hours Eastern time. Yes, because it's 6 hours behind. Yeah, exactly. 8 months of the year. Yep, pretty much. That's basically how it is. Literally, LOL. It's gonna be so funny. You're gonna be sitting at the dinner table in Hawaii at 1700 hours, and you accidentally call your family members here in the East Coast where it's 2300 hours, and you're just gonna say, "How are you having dinner?" No, it's 2300 hours here. Hey, where are you calling from? I'm calling from Hawaii. He was like, "Oh, it's only 1700 hours here then." Oh, okay. Well, we're 6 hours apart, so it's 11 o'clock here while it's 5 o'clock for you. So, yeah, that's the only really wrong problem with time zones or rough problem with time zones what people got for these days. So whatever, it's okay. Um, it just in the United States isn't bad. Usually, just as far west as further west we go, we just lose an hour, gain an hour. Central 1 hour, Mountain minus 2 hours, Pacific minus 3 hours. Um, so one time in Hawaii, your sister fell asleep at 1600 hours, which of course is 2200 hours here. So yeah, that makes sense. Um, yeah, so yeah, time change just really messes. It just seems like it messes so far, which y'all have been saying messes with you. I know it messes with me sometimes too. So yeah, yeah, that's just really interesting. That's just really interesting how these changes are. So yeah, um, so there you go. Um, if you're in Puerto Rico, In the winter, that means you. Oh yes, that's true. You could be going to sleep at 200 hours because it's 100 hours here. Yes. Um, yeah, time change do mess with me. Yes. Same here, Jonathan. Same here. It does mess with me too. Um, oh yeah, especially because of course when I went to the UK again, my first few days of being in the UK, um, I had literally a weird schedule my first day there because what happened was we landed in like I think like Glasgow around 13:15 their time, and it was 08:15 our time, something like that, whatever it was, and we went home, and I flippin' got myself look for some cereal when I got home, when I got to where I was in the UK, and it was like I don't know 13:45 there, um, and then 08:45 here, so I was finding some cereal. And then they're thinking, of course, they think I'm crazy. Well, I wouldn't say that. They understood that our time difference. They understood that we were 5 hours behind. They understood that for me, it was breakfast time because, um, so I just really had a weird schedule because I ate cereal at 13:45 their time, and then it become like, and then after that, it was like 1800 hours. I feed myself lunch while everybody else is like trying to adjust to dinner time. Um, did they add Gaston County in it yet? I don't know what you're talking about here. So we have slight risk for North Carolina, South Carolina, Georgia on Saturday. Yes, we do. Um, no, that's rare right there. What did you? I don't know. I don't even know if the Wilmington stations do the time, so you're just gonna have to listen to it. Um, yep, there are SVRs everywhere. Yep, there are SVRs everywhere, so wouldn't surprise me. But yeah, and then of course, as late as I got at night, 2,300 hours in the UK, I was making food for dinner because it was 1,800 hours here. And that's when we typically eat dinner. Yeah, it was weird. And then of course I didn't go to bed until at least 04:30 there because that's 23:30 here. I just had a really weird schedule that day, so I had to adjust to it. So don't think so. I'm sure it's only southern Mecklenburg and Union. Oh, okay. Who knows? It might expand. Who knows? We still got Friday to go through, so it might expand, or who knows? Who knows what will happen with that slight risk out there in the Carolinas and Georgia. I just hope I get alerts from that event or whatever. I'm gonna try to see if I can get alerts from tonight. I'll try to see it so yeah, I can up my EAS count even more. Stuff like that. But that's basically what it is. So. But anyway, yeah, I pretty much have done my chores that I wanted to do. Go over the Virginia tornado drill. Go over the time change. Put everything back. Oh, Jace, you kind of tuned in almost to the end of the stream, but I can probably keep it running for a bit. You just got out of the shower. Okay, I'll just keep running for a bit, but we've pretty much done what I needed to do. Virginia tornado drill. I need to put these back on WXL40. We did the time change already. So it is 20:08 here. Ignore these radios clocks for at least a day. 20:08, because I'm not expecting any more alerts. So, oh well, yeah, that's alright, Chase. I think this might even be the last standard time stream too, because I'm busy tomorrow and Saturday and stuff like that. You set your Radio Shack 250 on KHC 27, so you can get Columbia, South Carolina alerts and upstate. Oh, yeah, there you go. That's a good idea. I might do something like that this year if I feel like it. I might just put some radios on 40 and then some radios on 42. Who knows? I don't know. That's a good question. I might do that. You know what? I might do that. This might be a WXM 40 monitor. Over here might be a WXM 42 monitor. I might just do that. We'll have to see about that. But that's what we're planning here. So yes. These pretty much will only be the two loudest radios because, of course, when severe weather hits here, my family again, it's going to force me to put my radio stuff on. They're going to force me to put the stuff on display mode, or not display mode, but static channels like this one, and this one, and the 519 stuff like that. But basically, this one This one, this one will be on 40 probably. And the AM, FM, and then this one, and the other one, and the HH, I think I'll have on 42. So I can have 4 radios on each channel. So we'll see what we can get. So, there you go. That's a pretty good idea. I might do that this year. You know what? I might do that this year. That's a good idea. I might do that this year. I'll think about it. We'll see what happens. The only problem is too much of chaotic alerts. Too much of chaotic alerts, you know. So I don't know how I'm supposed to edit these. Because I don't have two separate cams. So who knows? I don't know. It's a good question. Excuse me, to ask myself. I'll have to think about that. But I do know that some of these I feel like I might do Hagerstown. Some of them on the Hagerstown channel. Because now this year I'd be able to have this Sangean C100. This Sangean C100 will be on WXM42. And the other one's gonna be on WXM40 like it's always been. I think that's what I'm gonna have. I think that's what I will do. And of course, I'll do the usual AM/FM relays too on this, running snail and this. So yes, you're heading down to 35 degrees tonight. I'm heading down to 43 for me. So you're gonna get a little cooler to me tonight. Then that's okay. But yes. But anyway, as I speak, I think I'm gonna go ahead and hop off now. I hope everybody's had at least a nice time on here, doing the clock change, doing the going over tornado drill for Virginia, doing the channel switch again, and stuff like that. That was all fun. Remember, if you haven't already, don't forget to change your clocks ahead an hour this weekend. Because this weekend is the flip from standard time to daylight time. We've got, stuff like that. If you're in a severe weather zone or anything like that, like the Carolinas and Georgia or Mississippi or Texas or Louisiana, please be careful with that severe weather. And just, stay home, stay safe. If you're an EAS enthusiast, of course, get as many alerts as you can, of course, to make your, fun. But I'll see if I can get any alerts from WJON, something like that. But anyway, yeah, that's basically what I'm thinking of doing. But anyway, I hope you've enjoyed it. It's been very, very fun. And it's going to be it. And if I don't see y'all here on Saturday, between maybe my percussion practice and the music event that I have to go to for Saturday, I might, should be time. So, yeah, well, that'll be our first daylight day. That's the thing. That's going to be our first daylight time chat here. But so I think this is our last. As of right now, I think this is our last standard time one. If not, then I might try to see if I can fit one, squeeze one in on Saturday. We'll have to see what the schedule looks like. But anyway, hope you've enjoyed, and I hope you have a good night. Have a good night, everybody. Until next time. Bye, y'all. Oh, yeah.